Oh, good, 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 good. Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. What's up, party people? My name is Alex Gellner, if you don't know me, and welcome to Journal Party. Journal Party Live. Um, this is my first time back on a live in, at least a week, right? I guess the last one that we did was another Morning Pages, and hopefully we'll have some more people joining us today as we just sent out a little bit of an email blast. We've got some new fresh faces joining the Journal Party family because we just launched our app and people are downloading it and it's totally awesome. So thank you. If you're new, welcome, and let's get this party started. So if this is your first time joining us for the Journal Party morning routine, it's pretty simple. I'm just going to guide you through what I do every morning. You don't have to really abide by it, but it's fun to all kind of do the same thing together. So basically, what we're going to do is a few different processes. So the first one is Morning Pages. So you probably heard of this if you've ever read the book The Artist's Way. Really great book, especially if you're an artist, and even if not, it's a great book to check out to kind of fire up some of your creativity a little bit. So the practice that we're borrowing from that book is called Morning Pages, and what we do is we just write 3 pages stream of consciousness. The idea being that when you first wake up, you have a lot of your creative energies going, but you're also like in a really weird headspace. I know that I definitely am, and I like to do what's called, or at least what I call, shaking out your head garbage. So, and that's really the benefit of these morning pages. The idea is just writing 3 pages stream of consciousness. You're gonna be able to get all those thoughts out of your head and onto the page, to where they're a little bit more manageable. So stream of consciousness is pretty easy. I'm going to go at my own pace, but feel free to pause this whenever you need to, if you need to. And after that, we'll move into gratitude, goals, and gains. So it's pretty simple, but pretty fun. And it's a really great way to start your week. I do this every morning. So, you know, again, your morning routine can be whatever you want it to be, but I'm just sharing mine because it's working for me. So without further ado, let me throw up the cryon. I learned that it's not actually called a ticker; it's called a cryon. So here we go. All right, you should see that down at the bottom there. Just to, if anyone's new jumping in, if you're confused about what we're doing, I'm going to try to keep that up to date. But yeah, like I said, 3 pages, stream of consciousness, just start writing, shake out all that head garbage, and I will see you on the other side. I'm going to mute the microphone so you don't hear me grunting and sniffing and tapping on the journal here. Okay. I just finished up my 3 pages. So if you're still writing, you're still getting to those 3 pages, feel free to pause. If not, we're going to keep this party moving. So I mentioned before that after morning pages, we move into gratitude. So putting up the cry on there. It's pretty simple. I just write down 10 things I'm grateful for. So I like to try to elaborate a little bit. I think that this is really a useless practice if you don't actually feel the gratitude that you're trying to express. I don't, I think this is mostly about getting into a good headspace and getting into a good emotional and heart space. So, with that said, as you write these things, try not to just, drill through a list. Try to feel and understand and get in touch with what you're actually feeling grateful for. So, without further ado, move into my gratitude notebook here. Alrighty, yeah, you can do this in the same notebook, whatever you like, whatever works for you. But yeah, just write down 10 things that you're grateful for, and we'll see you in a minute. Okay, I just finished my gratitude there. So, 10 things that I was grateful for, am grateful for. Feeling pretty good about it. I was sort of struggling towards the end. If you're struggling, I think that's actually a good thing because, I mean, on one hand, you could say, "Well, I'm not grateful for as many things, or whatever. I'm not as in touch." But I think that also this is partially to train you to be more positive and to look for things that you're grateful for. So if you're stretching, if you're really having to reach for something, that's, in my opinion, totally okay. I think that's a good thing. All right, let's move into our goals. All right, so just like gratitude, we're going to write down 10 things, 10 of our goals. So my little spiel on this is I'm not going to teach you goal setting here, but I think it's worthwhile to look into different goal setting frameworks and find something that really resonates with you. The SMART method has been studied ad nauseum. Is that the proper use of ad nauseum? I don't know that I've used that ever. It felt right. Anyway, ad nauseum, yeah. So, yeah, just write down 10 things that you're grateful for. For me personally, I try to stick by that SMART framework. I also like to try to write them in the now and phrase them in the now, sort of like affirmations. So that's just my thing, and it works for me. I feel like I'm knocking down goals left and right. So, toot toot. But yeah, do what works for you. I think that's the main thing with journaling is like there's not really a right way to do it. It's just finding what works for you and feeling better and getting a better headspace going on. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to shut up and I'm going to mute myself here. So get your 10 goals down. Okay. All right. I'm done with mine. If you're still writing your goals, feel free to pause this. I don't think it goes away, even if I end the stream. But we're not done yet. We're still going. Sorry if you see my eyes drifting over here. I've got a new camera set up today, so I'm like, all right, am I looking here? We're looking there. It's so hard not to look at yourself. Anyway, streamer problems. This is new. Anyway, all right. I hope that you got your goals down and are feeling pretty good about them. I am feeling pretty good about mine. And so now we're going to move into the last part of this whole routine, which is called gains. And it's pretty simple. You just write down your gains. They can be financial, they can be health related, they can be behavior related gains. So if you've been trying to get yourself to do something and you manage to do that successfully, whatever it is, you want to document these little successes or large successes, but big or small, document them, because the idea is that we are creating a reference for ourselves of our self-efficacy, our ability to go out there and do what we say that we're going to do. So I think there's tremendous value in that. It sort of buttons your goals nicely, in my opinion, and that we can wish and affirm all that we want, but I think it's also equally as important to acknowledge when we are making progress. All right. Off the soapbox. Another thing, you don't have to write down 10. This is, whatever. Just, write down whatever you consider a gain, but you don't have to make stuff up here. All right. And I'm going to mute, and I'll see you in a sec. All right. I just gotta say, my handwriting is getting progressively worse here. I don't know if it has something to do with the coffee that I've been drinking, or what. But that's maybe something I gotta work on there. So maybe I'll put together some program with a handwriting expert, because hey, look, no gatekeeping here. Like you don't have to have good handwriting to journal. But man, I don't know that I'm going to be able to go back and read this. So with that, I'm probably going to have to. I shouldn't act like this is something I'm just discovering. I know my handwriting is atrocious, and I've been trying to be mindful of it, and I'm mindful of it, but I did not make the correction. That was not a gain there in terms of handwriting for me. All right. Anyway, that's our morning routine. So I hope that if you find this, or you were if you were journaling with us this whole time through this live session. I hope that you got or get as much out of this as I do. And thank you so much for finding us and journaling with us. If you haven't checked it out yet, we just made the app 100% free. So yeah, we have an app. It's pretty cool. So you can get it for Android, for iPhone. It's called Journal Party, and it's a purple icon. You can't miss it. So just search that, check it out, download it. It's totally free. And I've put together all these really cool prompt programs or guided journaling programs for you to check out. Let's see if I can get you a little demo here. It just occurred to me that the screen might be like mirrored because of how I set up this live stream here. But okay, well, it looks mirrored to me, but we'll see how it happens in the live. But anyway, you can go through here, and I've got all these different programs in there for you. A lot of people say they don't journal because they don't know what to write about. Well, I've completely removed that excuse from you here. So it's pretty simple. You just jump in, and it's guided journaling. So what happens here, it'll do a little countdown. We'll do a little demo for you. I know if it's mirrored, I'm so sorry, but I think you'll get the idea of what's going on. But it'll serve up a prompt, and it'll count you down and kind of move you through this guided journaling flow. So if there's something specific you're working on, we've got programs in different key life areas. And again, it's totally free. And you're not supposed to journal in the app, by the way. I'm 100% pen and paper, or in my case, pen to iPad. But it's the coolest thing. So you keep it open. It's a companion app, and you have it there right next to your notebook. And I've been using it. I feel like I've been selfishly developing it for myself, but hey, look, I'm getting use out of it, and I've been journaling for over 20 years at this point. So I know you're going to love it, and I'm eager to hear what you think. I've been putting so much effort into this. So definitely let me know if you download it, check it out. Let me know what you think. If you have any suggestions or ideas, we are all ears. But as of now, there's people downloading it. There's people joining the community. So this is really exciting, at least for me. I shouldn't say I never thought that I'd be able to do this, because that was the intention from the get-go, was to be able to share this passion of mine with the world. And so, look, I'm going to show up, and I hope that you show up too. And if we all keep showing up together, I think we're going to go somewhere. We're going to get somewhere, go to good places. Too much coffee, but whatever. We're feeling good. So anyway, I'm going to sign off here in just a moment. But again, check out the app. Let me know what you think, and also if you want to keep joining us for some of these live sessions, we've got these morning journaling, the morning routine scheduled for the next few Mondays. I might move it to Tuesday because we release the podcast every Monday, and it's like, oh, what do I journal about? I don't want to create too much overload for anybody. So we might move it to Tuesday because, that's not a day that I'm typically releasing any content as of yet. But you can, if you want to stay up to date, just go to journalparty.com, check out the events tab. And in addition to the morning routine, I think I'm going to start screen sharing some of these programs that I've created in the app here, and we can start going and working through them together. I think that'll be kind of fun, and there's a little bit more checking in. I know that with the morning routine, it's kind of like, all right, I'm writing alone here for 15 minutes, and that may or may not be interesting for you, but whatever, we're going to figure all this out together, and I can't do it without you. So if you've got ideas, if you're having fun, you want to be involved with this, please reach out. You can say hello at journalparty.com. Also message me through the app, and that's all I got for you today. So I hope you have a really awesome week. I hope you have an awesome Monday, and party on. I'm going to end this now.